I'm Nikki.
I'm Nick.
And together we're Nikki Nick.
Hello.
Today we're going to be reacting to... Oh, that was so loud. I'm sorry. The Odd Ones Out, My Mom's Cruel and Unusual Punishments. So this video just came out.
That was a weird way to say it.
But I was like, punishments.
Punishments. My mom never really punished us. We were good boys and girls.
Good boys and girls, the three of you guys.
Just sit in timeout. You lose stuff. There's a phone. Hello. Who is the lucky call?
Oh, it's HQ, y'all. Yeah, HQ.
You guys ever played it?
That'd
be a good sponsor. Be like, hey, did you hear that? HQ trivia down. We don't sponsor us.
We're not sponsored, but we could be. So, Scott Rogowski. Anyway.
HQ is a trivia game, by the way.
Yeah, if you guys want to play, this is totally off topic. Tomorrow night, it's a $250,000 cash prize, so...
It is?
Get on that. Yeah, it is. It's the highest ever prize.
100,000 was last night, though.
Yeah, $250,000 tomorrow. Jeez. It's sponsored.
You guys want your company to go out or bankrupt? Give your money away.
Toys R Us. Anyway, My Mom's Cruel and Unusual Punishment by TheOdd1sOut. Punishment. I said all of that wrong. By TheOdd1sOut. So this one just came out, and we wanted to go ahead and watch it because we love all of his stuff.
This looks like the lawyer from the Nintendo game.
My parents, they usually 1, 2, 3 worked for us. Like count okay, if you guys don't stop in 1, 2, and then by the 3.
And if you hit the 3, you wake up in a different area. In
a different house with different parents.
No, that you wake up in the middle of nowhere.
Oh?
It's been a week.
What a punishment.
That's what it sounds like your parents do.
No, they don't. They weren't that mean. Anyway, you ready to start?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Mr. James, on Saturday morning at 10:03 a.m., you were observed coloring a picture of a dinosaur. Is that true?
Yeah.
Aw.
Can we go to recess?
Even though your mom had repeatedly asked you to clean up your toys, you disobeyed her and colored anyway?
I like that.
Perfect. Your Honor, I have no further questions.
I like that the mic
James,
is too loud.
I hereby sentence you to 15 minutes in the timeout corner.
That's supposed to be his mom.
I'm not going back to timeout!
I'm no scientist, but I think moms play a very important role in society. Without moms, who would drive us to soccer practice? Who else would tell us that it's not okay to eat cupcakes for breakfast? And who else would point at construction workers and say, that's why you need to get a college education, James? Oh, and I guess they also give birth to you and take care of you, but who would do that? Now, before I talk about how I was raised, I just want to give out this disclaimer that my mom is a great mom.
Aww.
She loves me. At least, she used to. If you asked me when I was 15 if my mom was a good mom, 15-year-old me would have said, no. Okay, but when I was little, I'd be talking with my friends, and we would be talking about our parents, and they would say stuff like, yeah, my mom lets me stay up till midnight, and she lets me play really graphic and vulgar video games. Yeah, my mom doesn't care if I wear clothes with skulls on them, and she lets me eat an entire tub of ice cream for dinner. My mom lets me play with knives. And I used to think that their moms were so much cooler for letting my friends have that much fun. But now, as an adult, I realize the sad truth, that these kids' moms weren't cooler, they just cared about them less. I'm not saying every mom out there is perfect, but a mom who takes the time to make a responsible member of society is pretty high up on the good mom list. Anyways, I love you, Mom, and now I'll immortalize and monetize some of that love. When I was younger and still in need of adult supervision, my mom would take me and my twin sister out to run errands with her. And as you would expect, we were rowdy and wanted to do our own thing. But my mom was prepared for this. She would bring 2 plastic baggies filled with 10 M&Ms, and every time my sister or I misbehaved, she would eat an M&M right in front of us. And she made sure we saw her eat our M&Ms. She didn't give us a warning either.
If we did anything
remotely bad, she would say, hey, look at me.
I like how it drew the...
And I think that parenting technique is the psychological reason that M&Ms are my favorite candy bar. I'm a good boy.
I forgot he calls them candy
Something
bars.
me and my sister really liked doing was hiding in those circular racks of clothes that they have set up in department stores. Being in the middle of one of those racks is such a surreal experience. I totally recommend it. But my mom didn't like it when we had fun, so she had to reach her arm in and try and grab us. Do you need any help? Oh, no, I'm just trying to get something in the back. There's a really nice belt that would be great for spanking my misbehaving children! I was spanked as a kid. Nothing too bad. I probably
was reading the paper.
Anyway. I don't remember any specific actions I did that earned a spanking, but I do remember outrunning my mom a lot. Another thing my mom did when I was very little was sometimes when she was washing her hands, she would turn to me and go, achoo, and flick water in my face.
I love how the hands
go. It really bothered me, but I never spoke out about it. And one day I just couldn't handle it anymore and I started crying. Why are you crying? But I was too sad to articulate how I was really feeling. You said you were fucking If you ask her about this today, she'll say that she doesn't remember doing that sneeze gag ever, but I remember it vividly. So to get back at her, I put a rubber band around the dish sprayer, so when you turn on the sink, it would spray water at you. Come to think of it, I do remember one reason I was spanked. Every time one of my siblings insulted another sibling or told them to shut up, we would have to pay them 50 cents. This resulted in a really weird dynamic when it came to insults. We would get excited when someone called us a name.
Mom, Luke called me a butthole.
That's 50 cents.
Woo! I'm rich.
But sometimes us kids would just be messing around with each other and we didn't really mean the insults.
So we would feel bad taking someone else's 50 cents. Like
Aw.
someone would say, "Hey James, what's 6 plus 6? And I would say, 9, idiot. And my mom would hear me and say, "James, that's 50 cents. And my sister would feel bad, so she would insult me back and say, "James, you're an unpleasant person."
Dude, that's terrible that they...
Aw. Swear words cost
Aw.
you $5. That's why I don't swear in videos. But now I can afford it.
Otherwise,
So,
just
you,
like-
Mom,
Probably
you
your
piece
dad.
of...
Yeah.
My mom never washed her mouths out with soap. She wasn't that kind of person, but she did threaten to if we swore. And one time after I said a pretty naughty word, penis, she said, "If you don't behave, I'm going to get the soap." And I said, "I don't
Demonetized.
care, soap tastes good." "All right, you big dingus, shove this in your mouth. You won't do it, no balls." So I bit into
You
it
hear
and
that?
immediately regretted it. Now people are eating soap for views.
Whoa,
So I guess
that
we
just
never grew
finally
up.
died.
Did anyone else's
We're not
parents
bringing that
put a
back.
password on the family computer? Because my parents did, and I didn't know we were the only family that did that. We had a rule in the house that we were only
Ours
allowed to
sucked.
be on the family computer for however long we read a book for. But luckily, I would just
interesting.
read a book for 15 minutes, get my mom to type in the password, and then she would just forget that I was on the computer and let me stay on for hours. And I
Oh,
played a
what
lot of
son?
Neopets and RuneScape.
I
Also, I
love
wasn't allowed to
RuneScape.
have a
That's what I
TV
did.
or a computer in
Once
my
my
room,
dad's job
because then I
was
would
to
have
play.
easy access to
Anything.
inappropriate animes. When I was little, cell phones were a thing, but my mom didn't let me have one, so I had to talk to
She
all my
did.
friends over a landline. I hope I don't have to explain what that is, because that would make me feel really old, and I'm supposed to be in the prime of my life. But basically it meant if I was upstairs in my room talking to a friend, my mom could grab a phone downstairs in the kitchen and just join in our conversation
Yep.
completely uninvited. Didn't matter who I was talking to, I'd be having a conversation like this.
My mom would hear me though.
I think the reason I internalize and hide away all my problems is because of how invasive my mom is in my personal life.
James, get off the phone and do the dishes.
Mom, I'm on the phone!
Wow, I can't believe you said that to the person who gave birth to you. So what are you two losers talking about?
Luckily, I would
Two
almost never be
losers.
talking to a girl. So at least that didn't happen.
This other time, my mom was giving me and my sister a ride to school, and on the radio, she was listening to the worst subgenre of rock music, Christian rock.
Just kidding, you can like whatever you want.
Anyway, we were pulling up to the school, and I told my mom to turn the music down.
What? Why?
I heard
Because
Jesus
I don't
is
want
on
people
her
to think
shirt.
I listen to this, Mom. You see, I was in junior high, so I cared a lot about what other people cared about. So she turned the
Anyway.
music down. But as we stepped out of the car, she turned the volume all the way
Carrie
back up and
Underwood.
blasted the music for everyone to hear.
I like how he sings over it.
Looking
You
back
see
at
how
the situation,
that was awesome.
That was crazy.
Just-
I think
I
it's
was
pretty
just
hilarious.
fascinated
GG, Mom.
by that.
These
actually.
aren't all the times my mom embarrassed me, but those are all the ones I'm going to include in this video.
I didn't even mention the time when I was 4 when my twin sister wanted to do ballet lessons, but she didn't want to do them alone, so my mom signed me up for lessons too.
Aw,
But that's a
little
story for
James.
another video.
And that video will be titled Top 10 Reasons I'm Gay. That was a joke, Mom. Love you, Mom. You
That
made
was
me
a
like
joke,
this.
Mom.
And there you
Not
have it,
even
everyone.
up to the
That was my
viewers.
mom.
to his
Yeah,
mom.
right.
I just want to say that despite whatever I say in my videos, that my mom is a great mom. I wouldn't be here without my mom. She also reads all my scripts, so all of my videos are James's mom approved. Okay, well, I shouldn't
Aw.
say that. She does tell me to take out a lot of jokes, and I'm like, no, they're funny. And also, speaking of my mom's birthday is coming up. So
Happy
early
birthday.
birthday, Mom.
I
and
love
if you guys wanted to wish her a happy
My
birthday,
Hero
that'd be
Academia
cool
fan art.
too.
Happy
I
birthday.
was serious when I said these aren't all the times my mom embarrassed me. I definitely have enough material to make a part 2. Again, I love you, Mom. Thanks for not being one of those moms that are like, no, you're not allowed to be an artist. You have to finish college and be a doctor. In other news, if you can't get enough Odd Ones Out videos, then you should check out TheOdd1sOut. A couple days ago, I posted a video where I
Oh.
answer riddles, so that was a lot of fun. Also,
Oh,
thank you
that's
to my
so
4
hard.
colorers who helped color this video. You guys should all check them out. And if there's anything you should take away from this video, is that you should always
wear your
call your mom
And where's he
and
from?
wear your seatbelt.
There he goes.
Oh, should
Also,
always call your mom.
I wanted to say something, but I forgot what that something was. Oh yeah, hashtag Odd1s TV show.
Always. We're gonna push that until
I remember
it becomes an actual TV show.
specifically, I remember breaking some fine china. It was like a little cup, but it was 100% accident. Like I forgot how it happened. Like it was just, I wasn't even messing around. It just snapped like the handle, and I was so scared. I would hide behind the couch with it, and then my mom noticed, and I told her, and she's like, "Why are you so upset?"
Yeah.
It's, like, it's fine.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
you think that they're gonna be mad
Yeah.
for something, and they're just like, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal, which is always nice.
She was fine about it.
Yeah.
Yay.
I felt like I think the worst I've ever got in trouble was when I was really little, and I think I told you that I lied to my dad, and that was the only time I've ever been spanked because my parents did spank us, but more so my brother than me.
We were never
But
hit.
I was just like, it was like the first and the last time I lied to my dad because I told him that my mom said I could have chocolate for breakfast, and that was a lie.
I remember that.
I just really wanted chocolate. And then now that's like punishment because now like when I eat chocolate, I just get like bumps. So.
Vietnam flashbacks is what I thought you were gonna say.
No.
PTSD.
No.
I don't know. Like we never really did anything bad. The only thing I can think of that
I
I'd
don't think we
done
were really like punished very much.
that was really bad was I accidentally made a homemade bomb.
Accidentally.
Out of dry ice. I do not recommend it. It sounds like a reenactment war cannon going off.
Ooh.
And it went off in the front yard, and we had two. And we're like, oh geez, when the first one went off, we can't let the second one go off. So I ran to it and just undid the whole thing. Yeah, had no idea. It was something we saw on YouTube. You guys, be careful what you watch on YouTube. My dad was so mad. He was screaming at us, mostly because I think he was worried that it was like a weapon, basically.
Yeah. You guys could like actually hurt yourselves doing it.
I don't know if it would actually. I feel like it sounded scarier than it actually.
Yeah, or police would be called because it sounds like.
It sounded pretty bad,
like
and
that.
I remember it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, but I mean, I think punishments are.
Just getting yelled at and getting somebody mad at me is probably enough.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
But then again, who knows? Because I started playing Halo on Xbox right after that, so.
But I mean, I think, like he said, you should always call your mom. Your mom's very important in life, so love you, mom. Anyway, if you guys want to see more of us, maybe you should check out those
Wait. Whoa. Hold the phone. What did you guys' parents do?
Oh yeah, for
Let us know in the comments below.
That's a good question.
But nothing too scary, please.
Yeah.
All right, go.
If you guys want to see more of us, you should check out the description box below. Go to Snapchat, Instagram. Make sure to subscribe.
It's upside down. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
really
Upside down,
upside
subscribe, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I want you guys to
subscribe.
hold your computers or your phones upside down and subscribe. And as always, thank you for support. Thank you for love. We love you guys. Have a great day. Good night. Good evening. Bye.